Cheryl Fletcher. I'm the practice administrator. I have been at the practice for 12 years now, and I started as a temp. And Jackie was instrumental in my coming to HPA. And so I have moved from business manager to practice manager with her guidance and her mentoring. What I love the most is that she always put the practice first in any decision with executive committee or with the partners. It was always what's good for the practice. And there were decisions made that maybe not always agreed with, but she always put the practice first. As a mentor and a friend and a doctor, I will miss her very much, and I thank her for all the things that she has done for this practice. And for her retirement, I wish her so much happiness and grandchildren and love and good travels with her family.
Hi, I'm Nancy Shanowski, and I've known Jackie Pleat for 31 years. And I just want to say it's been a pleasure working with you all those years. You were the glue that held HPA together. And I just want to thank you for that. And I also want to thank you for hiring Mike Zwerko, because he was the greatest HPA administrator ever. We had a really good time the last 3 years, and he really helped clear a lot of turmoil up. So I just want to say it's been a pleasure working with you. I hate to see you go, but I know it's time to retire, and I wish you well. And I just want to say also that I've learned a lot from you. I learned how to be respectful, how to be patient, how to be kind, and your patients have expressed that immensely. And just want to say thank you, and it was a pleasure doing your referrals. And don't tell the other doctors, but I wish the rest would do referrals the way that you did referrals, because you were so great at it. But good luck to you, and I hope your retirement is everything that you deserve, because boy, you deserve retirement. Take care, Jackie Pleat. Love you. Bye.
So I'm Leslie Mugford. I'm one of the pediatricians here. And I've known Jackie since I started back in 2000, so for 18 years. And she's been amazing. I think of her as, because she was already working here when I first came, and I came right out of my residency, so I was pretty new and pretty scared to start out, I guess. And she was always a great resource and someone to talk to and a friend, and she's been great all throughout my time here, and I absolutely really just think about how much she will be missed and how much I will miss her. The wealth of her knowledge is always one of those great things. She's just such a smart woman. She always was so composed, and no matter, what was going on or what was happening, her patients came first. She knew how to talk to them. She had such a good way with them, and I've always felt that I've looked up to her as a really good role model. So, she certainly has meant the world to HPA, I know, as a whole, and certainly to me personally. So I know she will be very missed. I definitely just wish her the best going forward. She deserves to just really enjoy her retirement and get to spend time with her family and her husband.
Hi, my name's Mary Orzakowski. I've been employed by Hoyle Peds for 28 years. So I always knew when Dr. Pleat was on that I was going to have a good night or a good weekend, because she never had the black cloud following her. We always had a good time. We always could laugh and joke. She always kept me updated on her kids. We used to talk about them a lot and exchange our stories. She was extremely helpful to my daughter Alyssa. So it was always nice that Alyssa had somebody, if she wanted to call and talk to, she could. I wish you for a happy, healthy life. I hope all your kids are wonderful and exciting, all your grandchildren. You will be missed, very missed. I will miss you very much. I really enjoyed our time together, very much so.
I'm Paula Condon, and I've been working with you for forever, it seems, like 30 years. I can't even imagine Holyoke Pediatrics without you. You were there for me right from the very beginning as a teacher and a mentor and a friend, and you've meant a lot to me and to Holyoke Pediatrics. I remember the last time you broke your leg. You had just finished playing tennis, were walking to your car and slipped on some ice and broke your leg. And I can only imagine how painful that must have been for you. And you got yourself into your car, I'm sure probably shed a few tears and some colorful language, which I know you're able to use. But then the thing that I always remember is you drove yourself home and you didn't go to the emergency room, and I think wound up getting an x-ray and basically diagnosing your own broken leg. And I think for me what that told me about you, which I had known anyway, is how even though people who meet you see this very warm, kind, lovely person, which of course you are, but you're also tough as nails, and always have been. And I think that has been a real superhero strength of yours that has gotten you through some difficult times in your own life, but has really helped lead Holyoke Pediatrics through some really difficult times. So my wishes for you, Jackie, is that superhuman power that you have stays with you forever, that whenever you need it, it will be there for you. But my greatest wish for you in your retirement is that you never need that strength, because your retirement will be beautiful and lovely and peaceful, and that you'll stay in touch always.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Bob Abrams. I was one of the original founders of Holyoke Pediatrics in 1964. And in 1985, I had a call from a young doctor. Her name was Jackie, and said that her husband had recently moved to Springfield, and she was inquiring about the possibility of working with us. We said, okay, come on, let's see how things go. And actually, things couldn't have been better, because Jackie has been a stalwart, as solid as they come, and it's been a joy to work with. She has been really an amazing personality in keeping up with work, with the latest literature. The thing that impresses me all the time is we have a journal club in Northampton, and very few people from our group come, but she never misses a beat and is always reading articles. We will really miss her. She was so stable and so organized, and well, she will be a great loss to Holyoke Pediatrics, and probably never not replaceable.
This is Kathy Trumbull. I'm your care coordinator. I think you are a very sincere and kind person, and that's across the board with the staff, and you're very compassionate. At the same time, you have mastered the firm, direct, mommy approach. Certainly not talking down to people, but kind of this is what it is, and I think that was very effective, and that's why you were so good here. You're so intelligent, you're resilient, this is hard work. You're hardworking, you're organized, you're clear, you're focused, you're extremely thorough. Obviously, you're extremely effective in herding cats and other animals. Rarely got to see any of your meltdowns, but when I did, I loved them, because maybe there was there was a curse word in there. I just wish you a lot of happiness in your retirement, and enjoy your family. And I know you like to have parties and cook and play tennis and travel, and I hope you just have an overdose of all of that.
I'm Debbie, the administrative assistant. Hi, Jackie. I'm so sad that you're gone. I knew you both professionally and as a mom. So when I started 6 years ago, you very graciously took on my loving Megan. And what always makes me so happy when I talk to you is no matter what is going on in your life, you always ask me about my Megan. And I know my Megan can drive you crazy and drive me crazy, but you always laugh when I tell you all of her stupid little things about being 7,000 days old and all her other funny little quirky things. And I don't know who I'm going to turn to when she drives me crazy. But I wish you so much well wishes and happy things in your lifestyle and all your grandchildren now and to come. So congratulations. Love you, and we'll miss you.
Hi, my name is Pam Konecki. I work at Holyoke Pediatrics in medical records and referrals. I have been here 11 years, and I have worked with Dr. Jackie Pleat for quite a while. What I can say first of all about Jackie is I never knew a doctor was human until the one day she dropped the F-bomb, and I'd never ever had one of the doctors say anything like that in front of me, and it totally made me realize that yeah, she's human, she's down to earth, she's awesome. The second thing is we had an understanding about a certain family. She had a family of 7, and we used to always not say the name of the family, because the minute we would say their last name, they would appear out of nowhere. No, we always kept wondering if they were going to come back again, because they kept coming forward and back. It has been an honor to work with you. You have been wonderful to work with. You're always willing to listen. I wish you the best in retirement. Have plenty of travel and fun. Take care of the grandbaby. Love it. And God bless.
So hi Jackie, as you know, you hired me, David Norton, back in the fall of 2006. And I have to say one of the delights of working here has been getting to know you over time. You're a wonderful role model and certainly cool, calm, and collected in the face of all sorts of changes and ups and downs in healthcare and in our practice. You've also been incredibly supportive to me. I had some pretty amazing life-changing events happen while I was working with you. And I'll never forget the day when I walked in to tell you that I was coming out as a gay man. Your response was that you were thrilled to have me work with you, that our office celebrated diversity and did not tolerate intolerance, and you asked how you could help, which is probably about the most perfect response you can get to coming out at work. I think one thing I've learned, or I would like to try and model from you, is you're an incredible communicator, not only with your colleagues and with staff, but I love listening to talk to patients on the telephone. You are just so good at explaining things on people's levels that it's something I wish I could do better, so I'll think of you when I'm trying to do so. We'll miss you, but you have been such an incredibly hard worker that it will be well-deserved rest and hopefully enjoyment of your family and your travel and all the other, and tennis and all the other things you like to do.
I'm Roland Stebbins, a pediatrician from Holyoke Pediatrics who retired in 1992. We were 5 guys in pediatric practice in Holyoke, and we decided we were all too busy, and decided we needed some help. We had a gap in our practice that was kind of hard for the males to fill. When you came in and when Betsy came in, it brought some young thinking into the practice, and I think it helped all of us. I know it certainly helped me. Of course, Jackie came in very knowledgeable, wonderful personality, easy to get along with, willing to share talents that she had, and willing to be part of a team. And not only was she a good pediatrician, but she was also so well respected. Everybody loved her. They always liked to work with Jackie. I really personally appreciated what you brought to the practice, and particularly to my community, which is Holyoke. You were involved with the Holyoke High School Teen Clinic and the Care Center in Holyoke, and I think your work on behalf of those 2 agencies has really been rewarding for you, I'm sure, but also very rewarding for the community of Holyoke. And I know that the success of the practice continues because of the work that all the pediatricians who are there now have continued to contribute to the community and to Holyoke Pediatrics. So best of luck to you and your family, and thanks again for being a great part of Holyoke Pediatrics.
I'm Dave Gottsagen, although most of my patients know me as Dr. Dave or Dr. G. And I've known Jackie since I came here in 1992. And I've always known Jackie to be a very generous person, well organized, Her title as our CEO was well deserved. She was always the one that if you needed to do a switch for call, she was always right there and always so pleasant about it. She always seemed to have the nicest patients, and they say that you tend to attract patients who are much like you. Jackie's always been really interested in my work with mind-body medicine and always referred me patients, and I've really, as she's recently left, made bonds with a few of those patients she sent me to. So we've had some tears as well as laughter, and the laughter includes some of those real funny employee appreciation days, Halloween dress-up occasions, which were good times. But you've always been involved in so much of what makes HPA tick, involved in patients, volunteering your time, and doing all that extra stuff with the PTO in Springfield and everything, so you can spend time doing the fun things you love, more tennis, more travel, time with your family, and stop in and visit. So thank you, Jackie, for a lot of good years, and best wishes for the future.
Hi, my name is Patty Petrosky. I'm a pediatrician at Holyoke Pediatrics. I've been there for I'm ending my 23rd year. So when I arrived, Jackie was already there. And for the whole time I've been here, Jackie has been the medical director. And honestly, a role model to me. I have been fortunate enough to have her as a mentor. We're lucky enough to share an office, all of us actually. I've learned so much from Jackie in the way she practices medicine, in the way that she has led our group through great and hard times. She's thoughtful and she's organized and she's kind and consistent, and I could name a lot of adjectives all glowing about her because I've looked up to her for a long time. I will miss her terribly. I remember listening to her on the phone, talking to patients. I've learned a lot from her in the way she does that, in the way that she talks to parents. She's clear, she's patient, she's just really a terrific pediatrician, a terrific role model to me. She's been a great support and a resource, and just really dear to me. Jackie, I wish for you continued good health for you and your family, actually, so that you can enjoy your retirement after your very full, very busy career in taking care of thousands of patients and families, and taking care of us, actually. So thank you very much.
Hi Jackie, it's Peggy. So it's the end of July in 2018, in case you're watching this 30 years from now and you're wondering what day today is. You've been away from us now for, I think, almost a month, and we miss you. I miss you, we miss you so much. I look at your desk every day and seeing that empty desk. You know, it was very hard for me not to cry the first time I laid eyes on it. So please know that we all miss you every day that you're not here. I want to just say a few words about how much I admire you for, I think the biggest thing about you that I love is that you take things in stride like nobody else I know. And I think I see this now because I've taken on your hat as medical director, and I don't think that anyone can really know what that's like until you are in a position like this. You have been through, I think, so much with the practice, ups and downs, and in your personal life as well, and you have just been so resilient, kept such an even keel, and have had this unbelievable strength. I always say that you are the strongest woman, and that I know, really. So I wish for you in retirement that you play lots of tennis and that you take care of yourself a little bit because you spent so many years taking care of all of us here at the office and all of your patients and now your family. And I love you. Thank you.
I'm Beth Larkin. I'm a nurse practitioner, and I have sat next to Jackie since January of 1990 when I started here. To Holyoke Pediatrics, Jackie has been very much the heart for a long time. Your sense of values and your sense of fairness has really had good repercussions throughout the whole place. You have led by example, not by doctrine, and that makes a big difference. I think everybody here has respected you and valued working with you. To me, besides being a friend, you were always there for, what do you think this is? Or, oh, what would you do with this lab? Or, this patient's driving me crazy. So it's always been another ear, another person to laugh with or cry with or whatever. And we have certainly done our share of both. One of the things that I always got to hear were all the little undercurrent comments that probably the rest of the world wasn't supposed to hear, your frustration or your humor or whatever. So I think I can hear your eyes roll in the middle of a conversation. But it's been fun, and I'm gonna very much miss you being there. I'm pretending you're on vacation. Relax, have fun, find a new hobby, miss a meeting. Just find things that you love and do them. Have fun.
I'm Jane O'Donnell, and I've known Jackie 11 years. When I started in November, so I was brand new. It's December, and here's sweet little Jackie with her corduroy jumper and her little black heels and her two little barrettes and her little snowman button, as sweet as pie. And I get a phone call. They missed a call from Dr. Pleat. So I went in the doctor's office and I said, Dr. Pleat, Daffy Duck is returning your call. She turned around and said, why the fuck didn't they answer the phone when I called? And that was sweet Jackie Pleat. And we love her.
So my name is Beth Gonzer. I'm a nurse for Holyoke Pediatrics. I've been a nurse for them for many years, and I've also worked with Dr. Pleat for many, many years. I am very happy to have worked with her. I would not have wanted to work with anyone else. She was very easy to work for. We had a great relationship, a personal relationship. We had a great relationship with our families, our patients. We had a good understanding of each other, and I can't say enough about her. We had this little thing going with Dr. Condon and Adair that basically Dr. Pleat had the best patients, which we still know, Dr. Pleat, you did have the best patients. They never had sex. They never did drugs. We never had to do a chlamydia, a pregnancy test. All our depression screenings were negative. We had the most wonderful patients and the most wonderful families that you were in and out of rooms very quickly. We know that's not true, but that's what we told her all the time. She was very, to me, the strongest woman that I will probably ever work with or even probably know. I couldn't believe the day that when she fractured her ankle, and on a Saturday and Monday she came to work, and that's what I would have expected of her because that's what I knew she would do. So Dr. Pleat, I only wish for you the best. You deserve the best retirement, and spent a lot of time with your husband, your kids, your family, play a lot of tennis, and I just wish you deserve the best. You've gone through a lot of different things with our office, and just, you know, you were such a strong physician, strong woman, and I love you. You deserve the best.
Hi, you know me, I'm Mike Swerko. I've known Jackie for many years, when she first came to Holyoke Peds. And quick story, when I was at Holyoke Peds, you know, there was a controversy obviously with the birthing center there, etc. And the administrator, Hank Borton at the time, said, oh, you know, I'm not going to deal with it, you know. And I said, well, they have a new, you know, medical director now, and that's Jackie Pleat. And he goes, oh, she's tough. I'm not gonna deal with her. You know, she's a lot tougher than Bob Abrams, and I'm just gonna stay away from that. You know, she's a terrific woman, first of all, terrific person, terrific mother, daughter, sister, wife. But most of all, she is a great manager. And I've told her this before, she is the best boss that I've ever worked for in my entire life. She's a very talented person. She's a great writer. She should write a book someday, because I love her writing. I just think she has been valuable to the community in Holyoke Pediatrics. She has great management skills. She knows how to herd cats. She knows her management style is great. When she and I got together, we clicked. I could say things in very brief sentences and she would pick up on it right away, and she would know exactly where I was going and what needed to be done. She had great vision for Holyoke Peds. She made some tough decisions, some very controversial, some people may think controversial decisions, but she knew what she was doing. I would always say to myself, what would Jackie do in instances where I'd have trouble? I can't go anywhere, grocery store, Home Depot, wherever, when people say, oh, you used to work for Holyoke Peds, oh, Jackie Pleat. She was great. She raised my kids. Not me, she did. And she was great to our family and the whole bit. You just can't go anywhere without hearing some great things. We love you, I love you, and I hope you have a happy retirement, and take care.
Tell you to run all the way, nobody say, nobody on. Well, pick me up with golden hand, tell you to run all the way, nobody say, nobody on.